King Charles III and Queen Camilla hosted the largest royal reunion since Queen Elizabeth II's funeral in September. Dozens of members of the wider royal family came together at Windsor Castle on Tuesday to enjoy a traditional turkey lunch. This lunch, featuring a Sandringham-bred turkey and Christmas crackers, used to be regularly hosted by the late Queen Elizabeth II. While the king decided to carry over this tradition from the previous reign, he broke with custom by hosting it at the royal residence in Berkshire rather than at Buckingham Palace, where the late sovereign used to host her guests. Charles arrived by car at Windsor Castle earlier today wearing a baby blue tie and a navy blue suit. The Queen Consort followed through shortly afterwards, as she arrived on Castle ground while being driven in a separate vehicle. Charles has outplayed Harry and Meghan with unexpected response to Netflix nonsense. King Charles III has outplayed Prince Harry and Meghan Markle by still extending an invite to the couple for his upcoming coronation. Despite many people believing that the king will snub his younger son and daughter-in-law after their Countess potshots in their recent Netflix series, royal commentator Daniela Elzer said Charles has responded in a totally unexpected way. Find out more here. Wearing a padded navy jacket paired with a blue velvet blouse, Camilla looked in high spirits. Among the first to arrive at the castle in Berkshire after their Majesties were Sophie, Countess of Wessex, and her husband Prince Edward. They shared the car with their daughter Lady Louise, who is enjoying the winter break from the English course she is attending at St Andrews University. Princess Anne and Sir Timothy Lawrence were also spotted arriving by car. Every year before travelling to Norfolk for her winter break, the late Queen would invite members of the royal family, from her children to distant cousins, as a mean to wish each other a Merry Christmas. She would then host a smaller number of relatives at Sandringham House between Christmas Eve and Boxing Day. This Christmas royal lunch is the first taking place since 2019. Due to the lockdown measures in place at the time to quash the spread of COVID-19, the gathering was called off in 2020. Last year, the late monarch had reportedly planned to host some 50 royals at Windsor Castle, which had become her main residence since the beginning of the pandemic. However, the lunch was not hosted amid fears of the rapidly spreading COVID-19 Omicron variant. The Queen also decided against travelling to Sandringham for Christmas last year and in 2020 and spent instead her last Christmas at Windsor Castle in the company of Charles and Camilla. This weekend, King Charles and the Queen Consort will carry on with the tradition started by the late Queen in the late 1980s and host their closer relatives for a traditional lunch on Christmas Day at Sandringham House, as well as a walkabout outside of St Mary Magdalene Church.